What are stream teams and how do you get into one? And should you even get into one? My name is Trui and I make streamer support videos. Stream smarter, not harder. But before I begin, I stream every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday, 8 PM Central European time on twitch.tv/Trui. So what is a stream team? A stream team is a team of streamers. Yeah, duh. Okay, this is actually a term used by Twitch, okay? So as streamers on Twitch, you can actually make a group, a team of streamers, and this team name will be displayed underneath your profile. Stream teams can only be made by a partnered streamer, so if you try to make one and you're not partnered yet, you can only do this by asking a friend to make one for you. You might have seen these stream teams on other people's profiles already, because a lot of people are just in the stream team. And you might be wondering if you should join a stream team. And you might also be wondering how. If you want to join a stream team, the partnered streamer that made that stream team has to invite you. You will get an email that says that you have been invited and you can accept it on your profile. The thing is though, how do you get a partnered streamer to invite you? Well, you would say you can ask a streamer, but technically this is kind of weird. It's kind of an unwritten rule that you don't ask to be part of a stream team, but that you get asked. So if you want to really become part of a stream team, try and just talk with the people in that team, and hopefully they will see you too. There's another option though, because some stream teams actually have this apply forms, and you can just apply to be a part of it, and then they will accept you or deny you. Don't be sad though if they deny you. There are a ton of other teams, and maybe they will accept you later. And to be honest, it's not that bad to not be part of a stream team. It's just their name underneath your profile. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm saying it's not a big of a deal. A group of close friends, having a team, helping each other stream, that's amazing. But the thing is, being a stream team doesn't mean anything. It is just literally grouped streamers, all with that name underneath their profile, and if you click on it, you will see them all. But obviously the partnered streamer can make something really cool or really bad from the stream team. Most stream teams also have a Discord server where they actually talk in and where they network together. So this is more like the actual team part of a stream team than actually on Twitch. Let's start about talking about the bad stream teams out there. How do you recognize a bad stream team? Most of the time, if you see a stream team and it has 1,000 members, there's no way that all those members are always talking to each other and love each other and just, I don't know, be friends with each other. That's just not possible because they're with so many people. Chances are that the partner streamer isn't actually talking with any of those people, or maybe just with a couple of them, which means that you guys are all gonna support that one partner streamer and he or she is gonna get a ton of views just from being the leader of this stream team. Another thing some stream teams do is ask you to use hashtags with their name, or add a tag on Twitter with their name, or add their retweet account on Twitter, or something like that. This is generally not good to do because you just look like you spam on Twitter. And you don't want to look like you're spam. You want to be a genuine person that posts cool stuff, right? Not some kind of bot. So try and avoid stream teams that ask you to do this. And if you really want to be part of this stream team, try and negotiate to see if they will let you not do any of this. Because I'm serious, hashtags with their name, adding them on Twitter is not going to help you. Then you have another kind of stream team which are, well, bad. I would call them the esports teams. And I'm not talking about actual esports teams with a team that are going to leagues and winning matches and doing super great. Those are fine. But I'm talking about those esports stream teams that are not actually having players. I have been into one of these, and what happened to me is I was asking this partnered streamer all the time about when we were going to have players, because he said we were going to have players and actually join competitions, right? Because that's what an esports team does. And because number-wise I was the biggest streamer in there, I kind of was the one carrying the team. And as you're thinking, Trui, you're not even partnered and that other person was. Yes, that person had a 3 viewer average and was partnered. But besides that, I had trust in a Twitch partner because I was new and, well, I didn't know that you could just get partnered with 3 viewers. If you worked in esports or something, I don't know how it works exactly, but that guy got partnered and I still don't know why. But because he was partnered, I thought that he was knowledgeable and stuff when I was new with streaming, right? So quick tip, not all partners are actually knowledgeable about Twitch, so take all advice with a grain of salt, even mine. And what happened in this team was that they kind of wanted to force me into always raiding team members, even though like all the other team members had like 1 or 2 views and I was like around 20, so which means that they kind of were trying to use me. The second thing was they wanted me to buy a t-shirt of the esports team. I paid $50 for it and I've never received my shirt. It's like 2 years later and I still haven't gotten it. And then the third thing was they got like sponsorships deals, like energy drink stuff, and I was not into energy, still not am into energy, so. And I really didn't want to connect my brand to energy drinks because I don't like them myself, so it's not for me. And it was still kind of the idea that I was promoting that brand because they got revenue from my sales. And apparently this partner Twitch streamer had this deal with Mixer that if we could get all of us over, that we would get Mixer partner or he would get Mixer partner. It was kind of vague. But at the end, they tried to force me to go to Mixer, which is not their decision. Hello? So I refused to do that and then they got mad at me. I don't know. They kicked me out. And I was like, well, you kicked me out. I wanted to go already anyway. If you want to force me to Mixer, what? That's my decision. So yeah, long story short, there are esports teams like that are just trying to take advantage of you. Try and see if they're a genuine esports team or if they're like, trying to take advantage of you. Same with other kind of stream teams though, like some of them are just taking advantage of you and want you to buy all their merch and rate them all the time, and others really want to help you grow. And then there's this other downside, which is not really on the teams itself, but more on like Twitch side, I guess, is that you don't really search for stream teams. Nobody searches for stream teams, so openly being part of that stream team on Twitch itself is not gonna make you better. It doesn't actually give you extra viewers unless the people that are on the stream team are actively sending you viewers. So I edited this video like March 23rd, and yesterday, March 24th, they actually announced that the channel pages are totally gonna be different now, so I'll just put it in. The team members will actually be displayed on your profile after the changes, and you will be able to promote your team members on your profile. So the discovery of being in a Twitch team is better then. But on the other side, if you have an auto-host list, this will be the same spot. So if there's people just auto-hosting you, you will also be on their profile. You don't have to be in a Twitch team for that. And now we're going to the good part. Yeah, so why are they good? Obviously, like, if you're in a small group of people, it's easier to network with people like, hey, I'm also on the team, and if they're like 30 people or maybe even 10, it's easier to connect to people because you already have this connection. You have an excuse to talk with them. And then the second good thing is feeling like a team, because, you're working together to grow both of your streams, and that is super, super awesome. And therefore you can help each other grow. Even though you could have already done that without being part of a Twitch team. If you ask me, being part of a Twitch stream is not really something that you have to do. Connecting with other streamers is though. I have a video about networking if you don't know how to connect with other streamers. But this has nothing to do with being on a Twitch team. You can just network with people even though you're not on their Twitch team. It might be a little bit easier to connect with people because you're on the same Twitch team, but you don't really have to be. So let's go into some tips for joining a Twitch team. You kind of want to have the same audience. So if you are making content for people that are 16-year-old, you kind of want to have a stream team that also serves that younger audience. If you play a lot of 18+ games, you don't want to have a stream team that does family-friendly stuff. You want to try and find people with the same vibe. So if you are a chill streamer, you might want to find a team that also has a lot of chill streamers. If you are energetic and go wild all the time, find energetic streamers. And the last tip is don't join a stream team with too many people. Life is busy already and trying to keep up with talking with that many people is hard. If there are not that many people to talk to, you know, it's gonna be easier for you to make friends with a few people than with a lot more, you know? If you have any questions about stream teams, just leave them down in the comments below. Because you are growing your stream, you might want to think of making your own merch. This seems like to be a hard job and you don't really know where to start. Which website should you use? How much money does it cost you? It doesn't cost you anything. Merch via Stream Elements is awesome and you will just earn revenue whenever somebody buys your merchandise. They print it when somebody buys it, so there's no cost for you. If you want to see that merch or if you just want to know how you can make your own merch, I've got a video about Stream Elements merch right here and I will see you there.